Good morning, evening, and afternoon. Welcome to part 25 of 9, episode 2, Sora iro sora uta sora no oto. So I feel like we are close to the end of the first playthrough. We have possibly 1 to 2 days left in game time, I guess you could say, before everything goes crazy, or better, depending on the outcome. Yeah, so last time we obviously found Sora, spoke to her for a bit, spoke with Sophie, and we've come to the decision that everybody else, we got to admit that everybody else around her has forgotten her, apart from us. Just gonna have it at that. We gotta watch what we say. We can't let her think negatively. Gotta be there for her and see how it goes there. We gotta delay it for 2 days until the ambrosia is ready. Sophie said that if we are able to do it correctly, we should last for 2 weeks. So honestly, we should be fine, but honestly, I doubt it's gonna be that good. A good ending. So interestingly enough, there was one part that was I'm still not 100% there yet. I think I'll feel better with it in the second playthrough of it, but sort of had asked Kakeru to kiss her, and obviously we could tell that she was being a bit more direct and wanting, I guess you could say. Of course, with her traumatic experience, with her current situation, it's understandable that she wants somebody to be there for her. So yeah, this is the next day, and so we expect this day and then the next day to do happen. So he's phoning his mother again to book off school for the last day, hopefully. Of course, Narusen knows our situation, so it's not all too bad. But we don't know what his current state is. Is it fully healed? Is it just a finger? Is it just a bit of his toes? Who knows? So, that'll be it for now. Let's get into it, shall we? Hello? That you, Mom? As I mentioned last time I ended this off, was how I didn't say his name this time. He kind of giving her the opportunity to do her little joke again, but I don't know if it will.
どなたですか?
Yeah. Although I just hope it hasn't messed with him and everybody else's memories of him as well. Be a bit weird. How long are you going to keep that up for? It's me, Kakeru.
はい?
It doesn't sound like she's joking. But I don't understand how would it affect him though as well, because is it because we've been staying around her for too long and it's starting to seep onto us as well? That is true. Her power does work when touching or being around people. Huh. Kakeru, your son, Kakeru.
ああ、はいはい。息子か。
You really like that gag, huh, Mom? Anyway, sorry, but could you call the school for me again today?
まだ治らないの? 随分と長いわね。
I mean, it sounded like she only just remembered in a sense. It doesn't sound like it was a joke in a sense. So it does seem like it's getting there. Yeah, looks like it. So you'll call for me?
はいはい。お大事にね。
That's today's business taken care of. 3 days of school missed. I shall have to think how behind I'll be on homework when I return, but I'll just have to live with it.
咳か。治ってよかったね。
Ah, okay, so it's healed. He just wants to stay off 1 more day for her. Yeah. I curl my right hand into a fist and roll my right ankle around. When I woke up this morning, the petrification had completely vanished. I can move my fingers, and more importantly, I can finally take my shoe off. What if my burning desire to protect Sora accelerated the healing process? Since artifacts are manifestations of a soul's power or whatever, I suppose that's an actual possibility. I'd be fine to go to school today, but there's no way I'm leaving Sora alone. Hence why I'm calling in sick for a few more days. Until Sophie completes her medicine and frees Sora from her artifact, I'm not leaving her side.
なんか学校休んだ日ってちょっとワクワクするね。しかもお兄ちゃんと一緒に悪いことしてる気分。
I've been doing this for 3 days, so I'm a total pro at cutting class by now. I don't even feel an inch of guilt.
すげえ。みやこ先輩に伝えた？治ったって。
Oh yeah, that slipped my mind. I guess I should text her before classes start. I am extremely worried that it is seeped onto him.
私の心配もしてくれてるかな。
Of course she is. Yeah, she also knows.
そうだね。
I couldn't miss that hesitation. I mean, obviously if she knew Sora, of course she would be worried, so it's not a lie there. Shit, I screwed up. Kuja messaged me a bunch of times the past few days, but how I've been doing and all that, about how I've been doing. But the only time she's mentioned Sora is when I brought her up. I'm guessing she hasn't texted Sora directly at all. Or more accurately, she's incapable of it. From the looks of it, Kujo can no longer recall Sora unless someone else reminds her of Sora's existence. Her memories are growing hazy as well. Sora obviously picked up on that. What do you want to do today? In an attempt to cover for my blunder, I changed the topic. Sora tilts her head quizzically.
どうするって？
Since I'm healed and all, I kind of feel like going out.
出かけるって大丈夫なの？
I mean, yeah, the problem is with the kids not being in school and like that, if cops see you, or whatever, parents and whatever, yeah, all of that. I'm perfectly healthy now.
そうじゃなくて、こんな時間にうろついて、私はともかくお兄ちゃんはまずいでしょ。
That's fine. As long as we don't wear our uniforms, we won't get caught. Come on, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Where do you want to go?
どこでもいいの？
As long as it's close.
近場。あ、カラオケ！
Good idea. Works for me.
やったー！お兄ちゃんとカラオケ行くの初めてじゃない？
Pretty sure we've gone a bunch of times.
二人きりは初めてだよ。あ、映画も見ようよ、映
Is anything good out now?
画！わかんないけど、なんか適当に良さげなやつ。
Okay, karaoke and a movie. Sounds like a plan.
やったー！お兄ちゃんとデート！
Seriously, this is a date? Look, just check out the movie times, okay? I'm gonna go wash up.
わかった！
Sora picks up her phone and starts happily tapping away. A few seconds later, her expression clouds over. What's up?
パソコン使っていい？映画館のサイトが見にくい。
What happened? Is she starting to forget things herself? Like the password to her phone or something? Sure.
あざーす。
She throws her phone onto my bed and wakes up my PC. Gave her one last sidelong glance before heading to the bathroom. I turn the faucet and water gushes out the tap. I can't help but help fretting about that sudden change of expression earlier. But mostly I'm just glad she's happy right now. Hopefully this little sibling outing ends up being funny enough that she can forget about her worries for a while. Wait until classes should have started before leaving the house, then head to the arcade by the station. Personally, I'm worried we might run into a student running late or a teacher on patrol, but it seems there's something else weighing on Sora's mind. She keeps shooting me weird glances while we walk. Does she want to walk hand in hand?
ねえお兄ちゃん。足大丈夫なの？我慢してない？
Not a bit. I'm fit as a fiddle.
よかったね。副作用とか後遺症とかなくて。
Jeez, same. And man, thank God the petrified bits didn't crack or break. It was really stressful, making sure I didn't put too much pressure on them or hit anything too hard.
でも痛くない？
Not at all.
本当に？まだ指先とか石になってたりしないよね。
I'm telling you, I'm fine.
見せてよ。
Here, look. Wow, that's smooth, sorta. That's real smooth. I hold up my right hand and splay my fingers. She stares at a few seconds, then puts her palm on top of mine. Then she entwines her fingers with mine and squeezes tight. Yep. Yep, real smooth. She beams up at me. This sure is how a boyfriend and girlfriend hold hands. Normally I'd shake her off and throw a few caustic remarks at her way, but whatever. It's just holding hands. I don't really mind doing it for her. Great. Now I'm more worried about someone seeing me holding hands with my sister than I am about someone finding out I'm skipping school. But I have to keep my embarrassment in check. Letting Sora do what she wants is important.
お兄ちゃんが優しい。いつも優しいといいのにな。
Sorry, but this campaign's a limited time offer.
なんなのそのキャンペーンって。
It's the thank you for taking care of the chores and nursing me while I was petrified campaign. Once it's over, I'll be back to the usual me.
キャンペーンは私が治るまで？
Yeah, probably.
じゃあ治らなくてもいいな。
Hey, don't say that. Not even as a joke.
だって他の人に忘れられてもお兄ちゃんが覚えててくれればそれでいいし。
Smiling, Sora starts swinging her hand back and forth. That didn't sound like a joke to me. Well, if all she wants is to maintain the status quo, that's probably enough to worsen her symptoms. Well, that's probably not the best mindset to have for the sake of her recovery. It's not the worst either.
お兄ちゃん。
When we arrive at the station, Sora tugs on my hand. What's up?
コンビニ行きたい。
Sure, I don't mind.
ここで待ってて。
Okay. Huh? Okay.
行ってきまーす。
Sora lets go of my hand and trots over to the convenience store. She turns and waves to me as she pushes open the door, then hurries inside. Now I'm starting to worry again. Why did she want to go in alone? Why didn't she ask me if I wanted anything? Normally she would. Besides, the karaoke place doesn't allow any outside food or drink, so what does she even want to buy? None of these are significant enough on their own to warrant notice. Sort of so random I could probably just chalk this up to her acting on a whim, like she often does. But right now, Every little thing puts me on edge. I'm definitely being overprotective. Maybe Sora caught onto that, and that's part of the why she wanted to go in alone. I'm trying to act not natural while still being cautious. But it's not going very well. Striking the right balance is hard. Sora pops out of the store while I'm sighing at how pathetic I am. She jogs over to me, a smile on her face.
お待たせしやした。
You didn't buy anything?
うん、欲しいのなかった。
Okay. There's one thing I think she could have bought, but I'll save what I think it is if that happens to come up. Want to hit up a different store then?
うん、いい。もういい。
Okay, I see.
行こう。
She takes my hand and starts walking. She doesn't feel like getting anything anymore. So even though she didn't buy anything, she satisfied whatever desire she had. You know what? I ought to just drop this. If I try to read into everything she says or does, I'll just spend the entire day brooding. I should just enjoy myself. That's why we're having this outing in the first place. Alright, this place did have a karaoke. To arrive at round 2, this place has everything. It's always packed after school, but at this hour, the place is practically deserted. It's still far from quiet, but the lack of customers gives the place a more relaxing feel than usual.
9時とか10時とかから開くイメージだったけど、こんな早くからやってるんだね。
Man, we're real delinquents now. Skipping school to go to round 2. Oh, round 2 is a place name. I didn't even think about it. Thought they were doing something like where they went once is round 1 and another round 2 or something like that. Okay.
不良デビューだ。お父さん泣きそうだな。
Just keep it a secret from him and you'll be fine.
そうしよう。ねえねえ、ちょっと遊んでこうよ。映画までもうちょっと時間あるし。
Thought you wanted to do karaoke. I thought you wanted to do karaoke first.
時間に追われながら歌いたくないもん。
You've got a point there. Okay, that is.
よし、じゃあ別行動。
Why? What? But why?
ゲームは一人でじっくり遊びたいじゃん。10分したらここに集合ね。
Okay. Sora dashes off to the arcade without waiting for my reply. First convenience store, now this. For how happy she was going about... oh, sorry, I don't know why I can read that. For how happy she was to be going out together. She sure wants an awful lot of time alone. Or alone time. Yeah, it's weird because, like, obviously with arcades, I mean, sure, there's a lot of games you play on your own, but arcades are more fun with a lot of people, or with people. Guess in a way that's just like her, but... I fold my arms and think. If she wants to be alone, I'm more than happy to do that. To be honest, I'm not in the mood for arcade games. While it's not like I have a particularly bad feeling about this one thing, I'm still a little worried about leaving Sora alone. Main things are warning me that I can't leave Sora aside, no matter for how short a time. Make my decision and walk into the arcade as well. Time to search for Sora. If she's absorbed in a game, then that's fine. I'll just keep an eye on her. If she complains about how I'm not playing anything, I'll just give her some excuse about how I don't want to waste my allowance. Or how I have more fun watching them than playing. So what is she doing? It doesn't take me long to find her. Because I'm pretty sure she's not playing. Oh, okay. She's playing the arcade version of one of those games where you control anthropomorphized battleships or planes or something. It's completely focused on the cabinet, manipulating the touchscreen with a serious look on her face. Okay. Now that I think about it, she sure is into a lot of different genres. Intrigued, I'll walk over to get a closer look at the game. What's the game? What? Oh! Okay. That's why. That's why she wants to be alone. She can tell when it's about to go. Just had to stretch there. Okay, so yeah, we are running out of time. That's also why she didn't want to go into the karaoke, because obviously we're in a closed place where we would see her all the time. Okay, about halfway there, I stop. For a second, I completely forget what I was doing. I squeeze my eyes shut and shake my head. Wait. For a second there, I completely forget what I was doing. As if he was almost forgetting about Sora, in other words, or what? When I open my eyes again, Sora's standing there just like before. I lost sight of her. I was looking at her the whole time. She was right there in front of me. But there was a moment when I couldn't see Sora. I'm shocked. Nausea wells up within me, and I feel the blood draining from my face. Reflexively cover my mouth and take a few steps back. Sora's symptoms are worsening. She's not maintaining her current level of non-existence. The erosion of her stigma is progressing. I swore I'd never forget her, but just now, for the briefest of instants, I forgot about Sora. A wave of dread washes over me. I can't leave Sora alone. No, that's not strong enough. I have to stay by her side at all times. Sora. When I call out to her, Sora looks away from the screen and gets up from the arcade stool. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you, did I? Your game's still going, right?
なんか思ったのと違った。
Alright.
それにお兄ちゃんが寂しそうにしてるし。
Like how I was.
ずっとこっち見てたじゃん。寂しそうに。
You noticed? I mean, yeah, fine. I guess I was watching.
続きやっていいよ、気になるなら。
Nah, I'm good. I don't care that much.
じゃあ映画館行こっか。
Sure.
やばい、平日満喫してる。罪悪感パネーゼ。
What movie are we gonna see?
聞くの遅え。アニマルトピア。
Ah, that's like the CG one, right?
そうだけど、おじいちゃんみたいな表現やめてよね。んで、お昼食べた後にルナフォーマーズ。
Two movies, okay. Wow, going for a double feature. And seriously, we have to see that one? Did you see the reviews online?
逆に見たくなった。ならない？
I get where you're coming from, but can we at least get Lunaformers on the out of the way first if we're gonna watch both?
上映スケジュール的にこれがベストなの。ほら、行くよ。
Sora takes my hand, and we head to the movie theater. There's a smile on her face, and a spring in her step. I don't want to bring her down, so I put a lid on the fear bubbling up within me, and try to act normal. I can feel Sora's presence in the hand I'm holding. She's right here. And if it starts to bother her, I won't let go. I'll hold on to this hand forever. I swear it. But it's a problem. So he'll probably just barely be able to hold it on today. But the ambrosia medicine will definitely not be ready today. At most tomorrow. And obviously he's got to fall asleep sometime. And when he does, he'll wake up. Yeah. After watching both movies and singing our hearts out at karaoke, we head back home. We really lived it up today. Sort of looks like she had a lot of fun. I know I did. However, after spending the whole day with Sora, I picked up on something. She tried to hide it, but I could tell. I know I'm not just overthinking things now. Sora's powers are out of control. Slowly but surely, they're eating away at her. Her symptoms are worsening even faster than I expected. Sora? She replies casually, her eyes glued to the manga she's reading on my bed. I spent ages figuring out how to broach the topic, but all my thoughts fly out the window at the moment I say her name. I end up burying my feelings. Do you just not trust me?
Eh?
Talk to me. I know you're hiding so much from me. Sora closes her manga and turns to face me. She conjures up a stiff smile, but it crumbles instantly. She can tell from my expression that there's no fooling me. For a moment, she looks like she might cry, but she pushes the tears back down. And then she forces out another smile.
ねえ、スマホ取って。
Oh right, what was the thing about his phone? Huh? Sure. I pick Sora's phone up off the table and hand it to her. She pushes the power button to bring up the lock screen and shows it to me.
理屈とかはわからないけど、こういうスイッチとかは問題ないんだよね。押せばちゃんと反応してくれる。けど。
She taps the screen. Types in her password? Did it seriously forget her password? However, there's no change on the screen.
ね、反応してくれない。
Maybe it's just broken? I know that's not the problem, but I can't stop myself from asking. Sora just shakes her head.
ゲームでも確認してみた。ほら、こういうのって指以外で触っても反応してくれなかったりするじゃん。
So is she phasing through things now or something? Or is not registering her fingers in a sense?
機械が私を認識できなくなってるのかもね。触っても何も反応してくれない。
Weird. So yeah, she's on the border of being non-existent then.
周りの人ももう私に気がつかない。昨日まではギリギリ認識はしてもらえてたのにね。存在感を常にゼロにされちゃってる感じ。声をかけてももう気づいてもらえない。
That's why you went into the convenience store, isn't it?
うん。レジの前に立ってもすいませんって声をかけても返事してもらえなかった。
Wow.
私に気づいてもらえなかった。お兄ちゃんも途中で気づいてたでしょ。私の影がすごく薄くなってるの。
Yeah. When we ordered lunch and the waiter put everything in front of me.
だよね、気づくよね。自動ドアもお兄ちゃんと一緒じゃないと反応してくれなかったし。
Wow.
お兄ちゃん、私
That's a problem as well, because obviously we wanted to keep her mood high so that she doesn't regress further. And yet all we did today was make it worse.
ごめん。なんでもない。弱音吐きそうになったけど、言わない。
That's fine. Say whatever you want.
大丈夫。そりゃ悲しいけどさ、お父さんにお母さんにクラスの友達にみやこ先輩にはるか先輩にあとゆうき先輩に知っている人が私のことわからなくなるのも機械すら私を無視するのも悲しいけどさ、でもお兄ちゃんがいるもん。お兄ちゃんがいてくれるから私は大丈夫。このままみんなから忘れられちゃってもお兄ちゃんがいれば私は幸せ。そんな顔しないでよね。嘘はついてないよ。お兄ちゃんがいれば私はいい。それでいい。
Just bear with it a while longer. As long as that medicine's ready, we'll get you back to normal. Sora gives me a small nod. She whispers something under her breath. I heard it loud and clear though. But I might not last that long. Yeah. Pain lances through my chest. My face twists in anguish. Sora hurriedly puts on a smile.
先にお風呂入るね。
Gotcha.
一緒に入る？
Go ahead and take your time. By yourself.
ち
Sora gives me a look of mock disappointment before sliding off my bed. She grabs her towel and pajamas and heads to the bathroom. She's vanishing from everyone's memories. Not even machines register her existence anymore. Could anything possibly be more isolating? Anyway, it's the same as dying. As long as I'm here, Sora can smile. And yet, I'm so worried. I'm terrified I might not end up being able to keep my promise to her. The thought sends chills down my spine. Sora's out-of-control powers have even started taking their toll on me. My symptoms are just in the earliest phase, so I should be fine for a while longer. But if Sora realizes, she figures out that my memories of her are growing dimmer, and that I'm losing track of her presence at times. Wait, what if she's already realized? I might have started spacing out without even realizing it, and so I would have picked up on that. If I'm right about that, then maybe what Sora said is true. She might not last long enough to be cured. I have to do something. I need to make sure that even if I end up forgetting, Sora can still be saved. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Is it not possible that Sophie will still remember regardless, because obviously Sophie is the second person to remember Sora at this point. So let's say we forget but Sophie still remembers. Will Sophie be able to get that medicine for her and then everything will revert back to normal? But I don't know how that would work. Sophie. I quietly call out to her. I don't know it was quietly, but okay. Just like she promised the last time I saw her, Sophie appears immediately. I hang my head and mumble softly, almost to myself. We're out of time.
あと2日待って。
2 days?
なんとか持たせて。こっちもギリギリなのよ。
can hear the tension in her voice as well. I have to ask you for something.
ええ、
If I end up forgetting about Sora, you have to give her the medicine in my place, Sophie. I'm starting to be affected by Sora's artifact now too. But you have even more of that impotence or whatever than I do, right? So please, I'm begging you. Promise you'll take care of Sora if the worst happens to me.
約束はできない。
Why?
私は観測者。私の記憶は空の力でも消えない。けれど、空自身が消えてしまったらどうにもならないわ。
Sora.
あのゴーストってこと同じ。行き着く先は存在の消滅。そうなってしまったらさすがに私でも無理よ。だから約束はできない。
I see. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be losing my nerve like this. If I want to save Sora, I've got to do better, that's all.
弱気じゃなくて慎重なだけでしょ。最悪のケースを想定するのは当然。ただ、あなた少し参っているわね。悲観的かつ自虐的になっている。一番辛いのは空なんだから、あなたは兄らしくしっかりなさい。
You're right. Thanks.
まったく柄じゃないわね、こんなお説教。とにかくあと2日間なんとか持たせなさい。
Got it. Leave it to me.
その息よ。
Sophie gives me a kind smile before disappearing through her portal. 2 more days. If I can stay strong for 2 more days, Sora will be saved. How much longer until Sora reaches her absolute limit? No, don't think about it. It doesn't matter.
お兄ちゃん大変だ、シャンプーがない。
Give me 1 second. I get up and leave the living room. I pull a spare bottle of shampoo from the cupboard underneath the sink and set it outside the bathroom door. I'm leaving it out here.
ありがとう。
That's Sora's voice. She's still here. Still right here. Just have to spend the next 2 days like I did this one. That's all. Big stretch. Okay. That'll be it. Okay. Okay. It's getting a bit emotional now. Getting closer and closer to that finale. Ooh. Yeah. One thing that did give me a thought was, let's say there's an instance where we forget about her, but her existence is still there, but the medicine isn't ready. Would not Sophie not be able to just give her the strong, overpowered ambrosia instead? I don't know. Even though she would be put to sleep for I don't know how long, we might be able to still remember her after that has happened. Don't know. Obviously, there's so much sci-fi things that we just wouldn't know if or what would happen. So 2 days, is that from the time, exact time? So not tonight, but the next night, in other words. Okay, so obviously when we woke up we still remember her, it seems so. But we'll probably have a lot more of those instances today where he'll do something and he'll forget, well, why am I doing this? Or who am I doing this for? Or things like that. And then she will say something like Oni-chan or something like that. And then he'll just pop back into, okay, oh, right, oh wait, oh shit, I can't believe I forgot that. I feel like that's what's going to happen the rest of this day. And then I feel like then in that morning will trigger, or later today will trigger. I feel like something will trigger soon. But yeah, we're inching closer and closer to the finale of the first playthrough. Wow, it feels like this playthrough has been a lot longer than the first episode. Oh well, let's see. Yeah, I mean, apart from that, I mean, it's interesting the way they're going about this, where even machines are thinking about her. But now it's more like everyone's perception of her is just like she's not there at all. Huh. Okay. Well, gonna get ready soon for that finale. I'm really hoping it's not gonna be too sad. I'll have to wait and see. I guess for now that will be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought, and I'll see you all next time.